Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian
And Jynx here.
and welcome back to Pacific Drive on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so I believe we left off with everything ready to go. Our fuel is good, I believe. Yeah, we've done everything. And so now we just need to mark the next location on the map.
Hit the road.
Yep, and get back on the road. And hopefully this time it goes a little bit better than it did last time. We made it out just in time, though I kind of feel like that's a part of the game. Like, making it out just in time is like the regular occurrence for a mission.
Well, we did get the trophy.
That's true, we did get the trophy. Alright, so do forgive me guys if I've already forgotten how to play. It's been a couple days since we last recorded. We recorded those 2 episodes back to back, I think on Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And so we're recording this on Tuesday. And so it has been...
It's plenty enough time to forget everything.
Plenty enough time. It's been about 4 days or so to forget all the controls.
If I'm playing a game and I go that long, I'm never going back.
I mean, that's not true. You've been playing Cyberpunk for a long time again.
That's true.
Alright, so we're going over to this location here.
Because it just feels really good to, like, you know...
Do we have to go to this one
first?
first? Oh. So do you have to go to this one? Yep. And then you can go that one?
That one.
I see. Okay, so does that mean we just try and get through this part of the map as quickly as possible?
Maybe. I mean, that's what we're going to do, right?
So this will be the first time for us where we moved from one location to another.
The back roads.
And of course it gets all red and eerie. It is perpetual stability, so we've got that to not have to worry about. But we're trying to take a look and see where we need to go. So basically we have to go to this arrow here. So we've got our waypoint marked. And so it's just going to be a right turn here. We could always stop and loot that house along the way. Yeah, we're just going to try and drive all the way through, so we shouldn't have to mess with these exit thingies here, since we're not trying to go back to the garage. I think that's how it works.
Oh, you know what my favorite Remnant was? The record player. You remember, Francis? You play records normally, but then every now and then you hear weird voices. Like that one time it was my 5th grade lunch lady.
This again.
You know, the sooner I get this out of my system, the sooner you can have some peace and quiet.
Fine.
Hey, atta girl. Oh boy. Hey, driver, listen. Of all the legends, of all the stories that have spawned in the zone, trust me, there are so many. Remnant's one of the best.
I'll start from the beginning. In 1964, strange objects began appearing throughout the zone. They were shabby, cast-off things that were imbued with strange properties. A broken microwave that froze food instead of warming it. A rusty can of paint that produced every color in existence. Always so out of place that people were irresistibly drawn to them.
Yeah, you know, like a mysterious car in the forest, right?
Alright, so let's put it in a park. And we're going to go ahead and try and loot this building. Seeing all kinds of weird stuff on this map already.
And it's dark.
Yes, it's dark.
I don't like it.
And we don't have a flashlight. It seems like all we got is the flares.
Just
or at least
eyeballs.
as of so far. So let's go ahead and get everything looted. Gotta remember the button for that.
Tobias mentioned that the remnants bind themselves to people, like the cars done with you, and how that led to obsession. These obsessions always started innocently, a sudden interest in model train sets or collecting old road signs. The objects themselves would exhibit anomalous properties, but what didn't in the zone, right? That in itself wasn't cause for alarm. But these fixations would only grow worse, until its victims could think of nothing else but the remnant. And they always ended with spiraling into madness and disappearing in a mad chase after something. Sorry, driver, it doesn't sound fun, but better to know what you're up against.
Could the Remnant's victims still be out there somewhere? I mean, we never heard from them again, but it doesn't mean they all died, right?
If the madness didn't kill them, the zone did. Anyway, it's been 20 years since the last Remnant sighting. We thought they were long gone.
Until you found the car.
Had to run over that tree, guys. Alright, so I did forget to turn the lights off to the car. We gotta make sure we do that so we don't use up all of our battery juice.
A twister.
I assume we gotta go around that, which will allow me to smash more trees, I suppose.
I wonder if you're feeling the Remnant's effects, driver. Have you been fixating on the car, maybe?
If only we knew where Remnants came from. Then we'd have a place to start on how to help you. This is no typical anomaly.
Right. Yeah. The anomalies we know, they're creepy, crawly, and weird. Like visible manifestations. The Remnants were the only ones that wormed its way into your brain. There's something much more.
So our door flew open. So I'm not sure if this is perhaps one of those quirks, you know, where the doors just kind of fly open on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Or what happened there.
It's like, you better stop and close that.
Oops, damn it. Didn't mean to turn the car off. Sometimes it's easy to hit one of these rather than the other because they're so close to each other. Man, we're getting lots of story here about the Remnants. Of course, we are going
Sounds like a hobby.
along the story mission here. Well, becoming obsessed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that's like because my attention span is shit. But
Well, Jinx does become obsessed with things. It just
Temporarily.
is very temporary. And it's always something you need to spend money on. So she's like, we both know that the obsession is only going to last for so long, but she wants to spend money on this thing.
usually as long as it takes to purchase whatever it is needed to actually do the hobby. And then, oh, that was fun.
And then the obsession goes away. I have my own obsessions as well, but mine last for much longer generally. Oh, Lord.
My problem is I want to do everything and nothing at the same time.
I wonder if you even need to drive around those things. The little ghosty thingies.
Yeah, because it's not.
I just drove into it right there. It didn't seem to do anything to us.
like, radiation doesn't hurt you when you're in the car, right?
I don't think
As
anything
long as your
hurts
car's
you
intact.
in the car, yeah. Things can damage your car, though, so that's what you gotta be careful of. How much longer do we have? Looks like it should be at the stop sign, actually. So, we could have, like, stopped for gas and stuff. But we're just gonna keep going. We don't even know if there's a gas station on the map. There might be.
We're
I imagine
even gonna make it
our gas will last.
to the next destination.
Again, I'm not entirely sure if those guys do anything to you, but they just look like they do.
They're called abductors.
Yeah, they're called abductors. I'm on gaming way too long to see something with a light on the ground and not think that I have to drive around it. So we're going to keep
Too
avoiding
many
it.
movies.
Yeah, seen way too many movies, man. That's how you get abducted. Whoa,
Gonna
wait a
snatch
minute.
My body.
So we need to go around this.
Dang, how?
Yeah, that's the question. Let me just take a look and see if we can find an easy way around. It seems like up that hill, maybe?
We need dynamite.
It would be good to probably light some flares. I don't know that dynamite is something we have access to, Jinx. Oh, we actually have flares on us. Okay. So, it seems that we have that already here. So I'm going to just throw it up here and see. And I figured we'd have to do this at night as well. And see if we can't see anything. I mean, you might be able to fit right
I
there.
bet you could, maybe.
Take that tree out. Alright, so I'm going to chuck this down there. And that'll mark.
Are there like
The area.
cones or bars in the way on the other side? Oh, I guess the cones just kind of knock over, huh?
I guess we'll light this flare too. Oops.
Or just
Or just throw it on the
throw
ground.
it on the ground.
I hit the button and
It's a
it
dead.
didn't light it. But we don't have it in our hands. Can't see anything. It's so damn dark. Here we go. Well, this seems to be the better way, isn't it? Okay, so we'll go that way.
God, my ear just started ringing. It's an anomaly.
So yeah, clearly one of these directions was better than the other. But yeah, you couldn't tell it all. Oh, shoot, I didn't know that was coming. I thought they said it was stable.
It was until it wasn't.
Yeah, until it wasn't. It's right behind us, too, isn't it?
It's a little red.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hurry up and get out of here. Yeah, so much for the perpetual stability. I feel like somebody, whoever named that, doesn't know what perpetual means. It means forever.
Yeah, until you go doing stuff.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad. So now we can move over to the next location. It looks like you could also go over to this one if you wanted to. I wonder what the tourist is. I was looking at the little list of things that we know about this location, and one of them was a tourist. I don't think there's any other people in this game.
Yeah, aren't there?
I think it's just you alone.
The mannequins called tourists?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's just the mannequins, which isn't that exciting.
Yeah, but they're creepy. They just like show up in weird poses.
God, Sierra. Never wanted to think about this place ever again. Head toward town. Colossal Cappy is smack dab in the middle of where Sierra used to be. You can't miss it.
There are some sounds, guys. Okay, so not entirely sure where we need to go to. As soon as we start opening these, does that start causing the problems?
It could.
I don't know, because it makes a lot of sense to go after this. Since you're driving right by it, you know? So yeah, we could hit that, and then whatever this is here, I think that's the actual objective.
I don't know, though, because they said to go to smack dab in the middle of town.
I mean, that is where all the looting appears to be. But yeah, I'm going to try and...
And that's where Colossal Cappy is.
What is that sound, man?
Probably Colossal Cappy. He's hungry for steel.
What's the name of this place? Sierra or something. That's all I saw. I didn't see the rest of the words there. Alright, so I think right here is the closest we're going to get.
You're driving straight towards the largest honking anomaly in the zone?
You wanted to know if there's a speck of remnant energy in that car?
This is how you do it. You're using Cappy to amplify the Remnant signal. That's insane.
Okay, so we're just heading off into the dark.
Probably should have left the lights on just so we know how to get back to the car.
Well, the car's always marked up there in the top left.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Jinx.
Yeah.
What is this?
A
beating heart. Apparently there's radiation. They're being hit with radiation.
Picture.
Yeah, let's just scan it real quick. And then let's get out of here. Jinx is giving us some sound effects here.
Is it there wasn't enough?
Lots of radiation. And I'm running the wrong way. I'm confused with the radiation.
You're not running, you're walking.
I'm walking.
At an incredibly slow pace.
Jinx is like, why are you walking so damn slow?
Just hanging out.
There's so much radiation. Is this thing got radiation in it? We're just going to put it in the car next to us?
Yeah. You're going to set it in your
I
lap.
feel like that was the radiation, Jinx.
It could have been.
Alright, so we've got the first part of it here. Remember, we need the 2 KLIM. It looks like we have enough already, so we can mark the location whenever. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't start closing now because I grabbed that.
You're getting weird.
I mean, it's always all weird, Jinx.
Yeah. I have no idea, like, what's going on in this game.
But apparently it does, like, take place in Washington. And actually, the area where this is, I was not that far off of it. Away from it when I went to Fort Lewis when I was in the Army. I was at Fort Lewis for 2 weeks. No, I was not ever stationed there. I wish I was.
Driver, are you sure about this?
Well, they'll be fine.
It's not fine. Look at those radiation spikes that Colossal Cappy's still giving off after all these years. To achieve any sort of resonance, the driver's going to have to get right up against Cappy.
I get you, Francis, but Oppie's got a point. Any remnant energy lingering in the car is too weak to detect with conventional methods.
Really? You're gonna take her side?
This isn't about sides. That's a good plan.
I won't risk someone's life just so we can log another remnant sighting.
A driver can make their own decision. I'm not forcing them to do anything. For all I care, they can lay down and wait until the instability takes them. That would get them out of my hair much faster than all of these shenanigans.
But we love shenanigans.
I was smashing in that car. But there's your creepy mannequins.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of them over
They're
there.
having a cult meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was never lucky enough to be stationed at Fort Lewis, which I say lucky enough because it was just absolutely beautiful there. I would have loved to have been stationed there. But unfortunately, I was always in the South. It's where most of the U.S.'s military bases are. Sierra Hem? Something like that is the name of this town?
Yeah.
They just keep tempting me with this ramp. I'm not
I
going
think
to do
you're
it.
supposed to.
I'm not going to ramp it.
It's the only way.
I'm telling you, Jinx, I think it's a good way to mess your car up.
No.
Yes.
You got to. You gotta fly. Spread your wings, baby.
Whoa, wait a minute.
See, you're ramping anyway, only not with as much style.
Oh, Lord. Okay, things are getting weird here.
It's probably a trophy for how much airtime you get.
That's true. I bet there is a trophy. I'm just worried about we ramp and then I gotta get out and repair all my tires.
That's true.
We haven't even collected much resources yet.
Car's freaking out, man.
Yeah. I bet there's a lot of radiation around this area.
Mannequins are freaking out. Doing mannequin things.
And we're just sliding like all over the road right now. I wonder how many people think I'm just this bad at driving in video games.
Oh, no response. Maybe you need to get closer to Cappy's core way up there. Can you find a way to high ground?
Is this where we need to be?
We need to find higher ground. I think there's a way up to the right there.
Okay, so this is, they keep moving it. I see. So this is kind of like waypoints.
Gotta go up the road.
Yeah, in that last mission, when we were trying to exit at the last minute, and I like ran right into a tree. That wasn't my fault,
Got
guys.
stuck.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. Like, it was the sliding around, so I slid right into the tree. At the moment when we least needed to do that. I don't know where the damn road is, guys.
You're on it.
Kind of.
You're doing great.
Yeah, we just drive towards the blue. I don't think it really matters at this point as long as you don't hit anything.
And the trees are gonna trap you.
Is the road up there?
Yeah, I think you're trying to go uphill. But
Yeah,
it
you
seems
know
like
what,
you're
let's-
going the right way.
Let's see if we can't get in between these two trees
Go
here.
towards the light.
Yeah, go up this way. It looks like this is the road right here.
It's so
Here we go.
beautiful.
But thus far, despite, you know, the weirdness of everything, we haven't ran into anything we couldn't handle yet.
The mannequins. I can't handle them.
You don't like them?
Their pants are hanging off.
They're like red glowing hearts.
Oh, they do. Weird.
Mhm, that is real weird. That's
like
Susan. That's Lewis, and the one in the back is Dan. Oh no!
Bunnies.
The bunnies. Let's get out of here. We're gonna have to run these mannequins over.
Bunny.
Oh, the mannequins
jeez.
explode.
Oh, that's
okay.
why their hearts are beating.
That's why the hearts are beating. So don't run over
They're
mannequins.
bombs.
Oh, still not close enough to Cappy.
What now?
How about launching the car into Cappy's core?
I'm sorry. What?
It's simple. The driver jumps the car into the heart of the anomaly, and if I time it right, I'll open the gateway and extract them.
And if you don't?
I've run some calculations. I think it should be fine. Anyway, it's like they always say, what's an experiment without some risk of total annihilation?
Who says that exactly? In no way, shape, or form should we be doing this.
Well, but you know, if it's the only way, yeah, you got this, kid. Floor it.
So do they want me to run through this? Because I tried that, and it did a bunch of damage to my car. I can't see a damn thing. Maybe you gotta go up here and open the gate?
Yeah, maybe there's some buttons to push.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Let's try going up here. And there's also a lot of loot up here. It's another reason to go in here, because we just took damage, and I don't think we have much to like repair right now.
We found snacks in the trash.
Yeah, we're gonna eat those. Is that the button?
Push the button.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it opened it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's finish looting up here, because we can always use more resources. This is a transmuter. Just take a look. HeyHow doesn't really give you information on the item. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that's all that helpful for us using it. So it looks like this here will turn a pry bar into a lead platelet. Is this something we need?
Maybe. It's like a weight.
I'm putting one in, guys. I'm at least curious enough to see what it is. And we can always make another. It just gave us our pry bar back.
Weird. Where's our platelet?
Huh. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Put it back in, I guess. Clearly it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Alright, I'm not sure how it works, guys.
You gotta put... I don't know, it seems like a... What's the blue thing?
I don't know. I was just basing off of what it says up here.
Oh.
Pry bar equals lead platelet. Okay, so we're not sure how that works, guys. So I'm gonna loot this locker. And this crate. Are those like laying on the speakers here?
That's what it seems like.
And I think we do have a problem with our door, by the way, guys. It keeps popping open.
Close your door.
Alright. Do we need to craft anything? I think we're good to go. I was thinking about repairing this. It has taken a lot of damage. All this has. We could just put together some putty real quick. We should have some, actually. Yeah, we've got some. So let's actually equip this. And just fix up our car real quick.
And slap some
Oops.
goop. Oh.
No, I mean, we're going to throw this at our car.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. So yeah, repair that and the bumper.
Yeah, because we were crashing into stuff.
Yeah, let's make sure our headlights are good as well. So we won't be stuck in the dark. And shit, this is our only good headlight that we've got. Damn, everything's all damaged. Yeah, we probably won't work on the entire car, just here in the front. Since we're probably going to continue smashing into stuff here, guys.
This game makes me want to be a mechanic if it's this easy.
If only it was.
Just smack some goop, charge a bunch of money.
You don't remember Car Mechanic Simulator?
Yeah, I do. That was not this.
No. Oops.
Now you get to ramp.
Yeah, so that's what they told us to do, so
I feel
maybe
like
I should have
we
backed up
scouted
some.
the ramp.
Probably. I feel like we're not going fast enough. Oh, so that returned us home. Oh, and slammed us into the... I guess we were just ramping.
Poor friendly trash can.
Piece of crap, come back on already. Can you hear me? Cappy fried my transmission systems. Thought I lost you for a moment. Well, it all worked out, didn't it?
The gateway got you out, and it looks like the ARC device is still intact with all the data it's recorded from your drive. And my plan worked. Cappy amplified the car signal and it matches. Looks like Tobias and Francis found their remnant after all. Unfortunately, what they've been saying is true. The remnants drive their victims mad. Maybe that car, having sat dormant for this long, will give you a little more time. I'm sorry, I don't have better news for you. I'm still game to get you out of here. The faster you leave, the longer you'll have to enjoy the rest of your sanity. None of the routes you've mapped so far leads to a way out. Why don't you head back out and chart some more? You can get in touch with Tobias and Francis while you're out there.
I was hoping for some chemicals because we need to make some more repair putty Now, we do have a little bit we can get out of our trunk, but that's all we have.
That's not much.
No. Now, I wanted to see what this mechanic here is with the quirks. So we just unlocked that, and we already know that we've been dealing with one with the door opening. So we can look at a specific door, it seems. So this would be the front right door. Is open, maybe? Let me just see what else is on here. Yeah, so these are all the different issues you can have with each part of the car.
Maybe you'll get more and more as the game goes.
Alright, so the front right door is open. So can we look at, like... Activates, maybe? Since it keeps opening itself? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Front right door opens. Okay, so that's not what we were supposed to do.
2 out of 4.
Okay, so 2 of these are correct. That the front right door is opening. So let's go back.
Does it have another quirk?
Let's just go back into it. I was asking what seems to be the problem. I mean, it's clearly the door. Now, some people have issues with this mechanic here. Some people have been having problems with it. I mean, yeah, it's the front right door. I mean, it's not technically open right now. I don't think that matters, but...
What does it pop up when you click on car? Like the whole thing?
Let's take a look. Car.
It moves slow.
I don't think it's car. I think it's the door that we're having issues with. I think the 3 and 4 are the correct ones.
Yeah, I think those are right. I think it's gotta have another
It's 1 and
quirk,
2 that we're messing up. So we had to stop real quick to turn the music off to the car because the radio was on in there. And maybe that has something to do with this here, because what I'm thinking 1 and 2 are is that when you do 1 and 2, then 3 and 4 happen. That's what I'm thinking, right? The question is, what were we doing? I think there's some way to get help with this too. I'm not entirely sure what it is though. But yeah, I think it's when we do a certain thing, the door opens. So maybe, since you only have like a certain number of guests or whatever, what we could do is just hop in the car and mess around with stuff and see what happens when the door opens. So you turn the lights on. Maybe like... Just trying to think like what it could be that's making the door open. Pressing the brake? I don't know that. That's not the handbrake. Damn, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I don't know. We were
Can you
going
mark something?
slower when it popped open, but...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It does seem like it's just a little bit of a guessing game, doesn't it? We might not be able to figure it out. But yeah, clearly it's like something we're doing that's causing the door to pop open. Like we could look at the radio one. Radio switches on, and then the door pops open.
Yeah.
Take a look. No.
Okay.
I didn't think that was it because the radio didn't turn on until the late part of that mission, so I don't think that's what it was. So yeah, we only have 4 guesses left. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. I guess you really got to be paying attention to what is happening when the quirk starts. So you couldn't just... We'd have to probably drive around a bit more to figure out when it's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, some people didn't like this mechanic.
You're like, what's the matter with this damn car?
Yeah, it could be. I could see it being a little frustrating at times.
Do we have any flat tires?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, we are just guessing.
Yeah, we're just really just guessing. I think you have to like drive around a bit and figure out when it's happening.
Like, what did I do when that popped open?
Yeah.
I know we were slowing down or stopping. Or were we slowing down and stopping because the door popped open? So
I don't
many
know.
questions.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. And we're gonna have to be a little bit more stingy with this putty, guys.
Or goop.
Yeah, because this is the only one we have, and that's it. So we wouldn't be able to repair certain things.
That's all.
There's a. If we can get a ceiling kit, we could fix that door up, the window, I should say. I don't know that we got enough from. Well, we did get this. Yeah, we didn't get enough from that run to really get much done, guys. Let me make sure we don't need this for a tire, because that'd be more important.
Yeah,
But clearly
I thought it
we
was gonna
should
be
have.
more of a mission than that.
Me too. And I didn't know that the quest of the mission is to basically get off of the map. Alright, so that did fix the door. So we fixed most of this stuff. You got some handles over here that aren't fully repaired. But for the most part, you got everything.
It's fine.
Everything fixed, guys.
When you hover over the door that pops open, does it have anything weird about it?
You can take a look real quick. But it seems like that's kind of part of the quirk system, is like you just kind of gotta pay attention to it.
I see.
I can scan it. Yeah, not saying anything.
Just a door.
Yeah, I think it's just about paying attention to when it happens, what is going on with the car. As you would with an old car like this. Like whenever if I hit the brake 3 times, then my headlights go off, or whatever it is.
In a car like this, I would just be happy that the brakes worked at all.
So the shortness of that mission kind of threw off our plans for the series, because we were thinking that that would be the last mission we'd do, and it'd probably encompass about 2 episodes, and then we'd end the series. But here, this episode's short, and we finished the mission in 20 something minutes or something like that. And the reason why we're ending it, when we had planned on doing a fairly long series for this particular game, because it was one I was pretty excited for, is because it is not doing well in views. The first episode didn't even hit 1,000 views. That's pretty bad, guys. Generally, once a series starts getting less than 1,000 views, we'll start, planning on wrapping it up within a couple videos or so. But this one didn't even get 1,000 from the first episode, and I'm just really surprised, because I was expecting this game to be much more popular, just given the type of game it is. But
Yeah,
it is
certainly a unique premise.
Yeah, it's something you don't see very often. It has kind of that survival aspects combined with that looter extractor, and with the car though, and no combat. It's just so different from anything I have played before. And so yeah, I thought it would be something that people would be more interested in. Maybe it's done better for other channels. Maybe a lot of channels have covered it, and that's the reason why it's not doing really well, is because we're just competing with a ton of other channels that are covering the game, because that'll often cause issues too. If you have a game that's really popular, and then we have to compete with a bunch of channels, then the bigger channels are gonna get all the views there. But maybe it's the game. Maybe it's just the game's not as popular. Not entirely sure. But yeah, I'm definitely surprised, because I was expecting it to be a more popular series for us, and so it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to continue with how difficult the game is actually for us to record, considering the fact that you can't just stop in the middle of a mission. Generally, we try to record a certain amount of time for an episode, maybe get to a certain point or whatever. But with this game, if you're in the middle of a mission, you just gotta keep going. And so that resulted in that weird situation between episode 1 and 2, where we ended up recording for a lot longer than we had intended, and ended up having to combine 3 videos into the 2. It just ended up being really weird, and you guys might have noticed that with the menu. I had to put the menu in there for the intro and outro there, so that we can kind of put them into better locations for where we ended those episodes. So it's kind of a difficult game to record, since you can't just get off right in the middle of a mission. You got to keep playing until you finish it, and you never know how long a mission's going to take. Like this one, we thought was going to take a while, so we had planned to do 2 videos, thinking that it would take 2 episodes to get through this story mission, and then end up being like 20 something minutes. So again, you just don't know. And so
All over the place.
And so, yeah, if we were to continue on and do another mission and try and put it all in one video, you don't know how long that mission's going to take.
That would be the long one.
Yeah, that'd be the long one. and take you like 45 minutes to do that, or an hour or something like that. And so yeah, it's a more difficult game to record.
And it's not very friendly for those who have motion sickness.
Well,
like
it
myself.
does have all those settings.
Yeah.
That we're not using because I know that's probably not the best for a YouTube video. I don't know how this would fare with people. I don't know if it would bother those of you who aren't affected by it. I was looking for the controls are in here. There's the settings for the motion sensitivity.
As it is, it's rough. I'm sure all of this helps, though.
Yeah, I bet doing a lot of this helps, particularly like the eyes automatically closing when the car is tumbling.
Like flipping around, acting all crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, for somebody like myself who isn't affected by the motion sensitivity, you know, I can't really relate to having that difficulty when gaming. And so I know if I was watching a YouTube video, I might not want all those settings turned on.
Yeah, I could see how that would be annoying.
So that's the reason why we didn't turn it on, guys.
So I just closed my own eyes.
But Jynx does unfortunately suffer from that. And it seems like it's gotten worse over the years rather than better.
Yeah, it has.
Like Jynx has gotten more prone to the motion sickness.
I think just as, you know, games and graphics and all that get, you know, better and faster, you know, there's all that whipping around. But
in general, the first-person games get Jynx pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so we try to avoid doing first-person unless it's a co-op where Jynx can play herself, because then it makes her less sick if she's not watching me play.
Yeah.
But this is not a co-op game, so... So with everything combined, you know, with the difficulty recording it and the fact it makes Jynx sick... When you combine that with nobody really watching the series, it doesn't make sense for us to continue, guys. What we'll be doing this week is continuing that Small Land series. And then next week, we have intentions to start 2 new series. So there's 2 games that will be coming out. And we're looking at maybe covering both of those. At least one of them, if not both of them. And hopefully those series are a little bit more popular than this one here was. We'll have to see. But yeah, there's a lot of games coming out in March that we're excited to cover. So we will probably be doing shorter series than we generally do, simply because there are so many games coming out unless a series is like really, really popular. But these 3 videos in a series is not the way we generally intend to do it. And it's just because of the real lack of views, really low amount of views, that we're ending this one so quickly. Because I actually really like this game. I think it's doing some unique things and I'm enjoying it. So it's a shame it wasn't a more popular series. So we'll be ending it here. Hope you guys did enjoy the couple videos that we did do. I thought they were pretty exciting.
Yeah, they got pretty crazy.
Yeah, the way they got you rushing to exit the map each time, not knowing if you're going to make it or not. I thought they were exciting. I enjoyed it. So I know a few people in the comments said they were liking it as well. But if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Remember, if you're looking for anything else to watch while you wait for the next Small Land episode or for those new series to start next week, remember we got thousands of videos on the front page of our channel, all sorted by genre, so you should be able to find something that you'd enjoy. So I do hope to see you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.